Kia ora, welcome back to the channel. I'm Alvi and today we are looking at the Schmincke Tundra set, which is really exciting. This is one of my favourites. This one and the Urban Sketchbook one, Urban set, which I've already done a review on. But this is one of the first ones I ever got, so this is very sentimental to me. But today we'll be reviewing this one and doing a cute little painting with it and swatching it out and everything. Basically the same as the last few. We've got a very heavy swatch of all the colours. Got a good range. You've got like a yellowy brown, similar to like a raw burnt sienna kind of colour. Green, blue, kind of like a darker bluey purple, and then like a purple pink kind of colour. So that's the colours we've got. I'll just pour out the tubes, give them, and we'll get swatching. Some of these colours are running low, which is really upsetting because I quite like these colours. Oh, it does not want to go back on that. There we go. I haven't used these colours just by themselves in a while, but I've used like individual colours, but it'll be nice to do a painting with it. I think one of the first, I've done this before, like just a painting with these 5 colours, and it was in, I think, one of my first sketchbook tours, but that was quite a while ago. I think that was back in 2021, so like a couple years ago. Maybe a year ago, year 2 ago ish. Anyway, we'll get to swatching. Let me find a paintbrush wherever I put it. I found one. Found one. Here we go. Just the Winsor & Newton one. Tundra Orange first up. Again, this is just the standard paper. I've been using 300 GSM. So, good thickness for watercolour paper. Actually really excited. I finally got some more Winsor & Newton cotton paper, so I'll be able to use cotton paper again, which is quite exciting. So the purpley pink colour is called Tundra Pink. Definitely a bit more purple than pink, but hey, that's fine. There's a Tundra Violet, so it makes sense why that one's called Tundra Pink. It's definitely separates quite a lot, that one. Then we've got the violet, which is this one. It's slightly separated, very dark, straight from the tube, and very much like a black. Quite nice, quite a nice colour. And then we've got the blue. Ooh, that's looking nice. I got a bit of the yellow in it, orange in it, but that's beside the point. There we go. Beautiful. Water. And finally we've got the green. It's quite an opaque green. There we go. There we have it. Swatched out. They're looking very nice. Now onto the painting. It's just a little, another landscape. It's of some cliffs in Dunedin. it was looking pretty ferocious and epic, to say the least. So I had to snap a pic, and here we are painting it about like 4 months later. So I guess it was the right choice to get a photo of it. And it's just out by the Albatross, which is really cool. So on this hill live a lot of nesting albatross, which is very special because it's one of the very few places that the royal albatross actually nest. So yeah, it's definitely very nice. And there's a cafe, so me and my friend went to, after looking at this amazing treacherous view, we went inside where it was nice and warm and had some coffee. Some shrubs and stuff up the top, which I'm painting. And this little blob here is a lighthouse, which is very cool. There's a lot of history behind the lighthouse. I think it was like it had something very special about it. But I can't remember what that was. But it was, yeah, something very important about the lighthouse. But I guess we'll just never know unless you do your own research on the cool as lighthouse. The orange and the blue make a really nice grey, like grey-brown kind of colour for these cliffs. Like, such a beautiful colour to use for it. It worked really well. There we go. And we've got this cliff up here, which is a bit more, use a bit of that purpley pink. Finally, we're using that colour a bit. It definitely looks a little strange looking at it from the side, but I think it's going well. Maybe we'll add a bit more of the orange. But yeah, this is definitely one of my favourite of the super granulating sets. I have no regrets about this one. This one is all-time favourite. This and the urban one. Yeah, as I said, it's just got a really nice range of colours, meaning you don't really need to go out and buy heaps of different sets to get like an orange, like a granulating orange, a granulating blue, and a granulating green kind of thing. You can just get the one set and get like a taster of each. They're very like niche greens and blues and stuff, but I really like it. It definitely works for kind of what I tend to paint. It's like a really nice range, I find. Especially when I first got it, it was like perfect. I was like, yes, this is exactly the kind of set I want. Because like, once I had this one, I didn't feel like I needed, like, I didn't get another set for quite a long time. So it was like, I was content with this set because it was meeting all my needs with where my painting was at the time. Let's add a bit of the pink and blue together to get some of the sea kind of colour. These paintings are quite abstract for me, like this whole series, and it's really interesting just to see what I end up doing with them because the line work is quite faint, so it's not really giving much guidance about the painting. And I've just got the sky, which is really grey and dramatic. Add a bit more of that pink in. I haven't got too much of it on. Oh, I want a bit in the lighthouse. Just mixing the pink and the orange together. Getting the roof of the lighthouse down. Maybe a bit more blue. There we go. Down it goes. Oh, that's looking really nice. Maybe we'll add a bit of this deep purple with the blue. because it's quite a nice kind of like blackish kind of colour, which is really fun to use. There we go. Maybe this is a bit too abstract for me. Quite a bit of the brown actually. A bit more definition down here in the rocks. There we go. I think that's looking pretty nice. Maybe a bit more shadow there. But yeah, that's us, I think. I'll give you a closer look. So there's the swatches, if it kind of wants to focus a bit, but really nice granulation, as you can kind of see, separating into some really interesting colours. And then the painting itself, though it's still drying, super beautiful granulation and a really nice variety of colours. Like, I don't know, I feel like it's just such a great set. If you wanted to get one of these sets, I'd recommend this one or the Urban set, for sure. So yeah, and thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day.